Hola Culés, this is FCB Mumbai, the home of FC Barcelona in India. Barcelona have been struggling in the La Liga of late, and we take on Deportivo Alaves away. Let's get right into discussions as a panel of Culés join us for this match day preview. So joining me today in the discussions are Mohit, Sagar, and once again Rahul. Mohit, let's start with you. Barcelona have been disappointing in the last two La Liga games. We lost to Getafe and we've lost to Real Madrid, a big Clasico loss. Are you
Hmm.
disappointed or are there any hopes for you?
Speaking of a defeat, but we are going through a rebuild phase. So not being disappointed, I'm just expected more from the team. But it's okay. We are going through
Mhm.
rebuild phase. We can have some defeat, but that Real Madrid defeat stung a bit.
Rahul, the last match day in the last season, Barcelona thrashed Alaves 5-0 away at their home stadium. Messi scored a brace, assisted Fati. Nelson Semedo scored. By the way, Semedo, if you're watching us from Wolves, hello there. We still love you. Rahul, your perceptions about the game?
Look, I can't really judge the team on the basis of that performance last season because the league title was already gone and it was kind of a formality game. But it was special as Messi made that 21st assist a record, joint record with Andre and La Liga record. So, yeah, that was special. But apart from that, we had a good game against Juventus last night, and we have that momentum to win against Alaves tomorrow, which is which is going to be very important since we are already a bit rocking in the La Liga table. But yeah, I hope for a win tomorrow. And moving on to Sagar, I would ask Sagar one question. Sagar, Fati, what do you feel about Fati?
Like he has been just amazing for us. Like he's just 17. Can you believe that? And he's just doing wonders for us, like completely dominating that left wing for us every time he plays on that wing. He has been like horror for the defenders every time he plays. And again, Juventus also he had a very very good chance, but I don't know what he did there.
He took my
So I'm just
prediction by that.
expecting. So I'm just expecting from next time he don't do that and just score. Actually, he's a very good striker also.
For those of you who don't know, Rahul predicted a 3-0 win for Barcelona at Juventus, and he did mention explicitly that Messi and Fati will be on the score sheet. So Fati is the only one to blame for Rahul not getting his predictions spot on and taking away the title of Paul the Octopus. Okay, moving on from that now, we've already had PK being red carded and not being available for the game against Juventus. To add to
Yeah.
our problems, Ronald Araujo has now suffered an injury. Mohit, what do you feel? Is our defense ever going to improve? Are we ever going to come out of this defensive problem phase?
Right now, we only have two available center backs, which are Longley and PK, and it's really a big concern because if any one of the player gets suspended or injured, we are really messed up. We will have to play Busquets of the Juventus game, Frankie De Jong on the place of center back. So it's a real concern, and we should hopefully we go for center back in the January transfer market. It's a real concern.
Hmm.
I'm
Remember,
glad.
remember Jude and Chalke in second video of us, we were discussing about Eric Garcia. Actually, we
Yeah.
need him or not. And I also mentioned this point that what if one player gets injured? We will only
Yeah.
have two available center back.
Yeah.
But the
We
good
are
news
going through
is that
that.
Samuel Umtiti is back in training.
I was expecting that.
So just hope that he will be fit always.
Yeah.
And we just hope like it will be like a Dembele season for him.
Yeah, we hope
Now,
the Big Sam is back.
speaking about injuries, benches, and Samuel Umtiti, we don't have enough information to see if he's still got a chance at Barcelona. We hope so.
Hmm.
But one player who does have a chance at Barcelona, a big chance at Barcelona, and is seeing a lot of the bench is Ricky Puig.
Hmm.
Rahul, ये कैसा डिसअपॉइंटमेंट है, इतना टैलेंट है, इतना क्रिएटिविटी है, सिस्टम में फिट होता है, बट कूमन फॉर सम रीजन डजंट सी हिम suitable enough right now in this time frame. What do you feel?
I mean, what can I say? Koeman का तू structure ही देख लेना यार. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation, and Ricky Puig needs that cam position to play in. But unfortunately, he's not getting playing time because of others, and most importantly, that it's not his preferred position there. What अभी क्या बोलूँ मैं? I mean, we all love Ricky Puig, right? We
Yeah.
all do. So if for just him to get playing time and experience, I think he should go on loan and Ajax preferably, because यार वो उसको playing time मिलेगा, खेलेगा, तो he'll be back with more experience, a different experience, and he'll be back in the team again, because I don't think it's going to be tough for Ricky Puig to get into the starting 11. What do you think about
Sagar,
it, Mohit?
Sagar, I think, 1 second, Sagar, I think I'd like you to add to that about Puig being sent to Ajax. And I'd also like you to talk about Pedri's masterclass versus Juve. That lad, for me at least, was the man of the match. After Sagar, I'd also like Mohit to speak a little bit about this. Sagar, go.
So I'll start with Ricky Puig. Like we are all very, very disappointed with Koeman. The only one thing he's doing bad is not giving chances to Ricky Puig and Alenia. Like man, at least give him 15 to 20 minutes. It will be more than enough. If we are comfortably winning the game, it's a responsibility to give Ricky Puig and Alena chances, because that will keep all the fans happy. The only thing he's doing bad is, I think so, not giving Puig the chances he deserves. And coming on to Pedri, like what could I say? Oh my God, he was so brilliant. And Quadrado is still chasing him, right? He just had a masterclass against Juventus. Like everyone was talking about Pedri. Pedri, he was so good on that left
There
wing.
was a news about Pedri that he goes off in a taxi after the game. Must be pretty tough carrying a Cuadrado in his pocket.
Ouch. Rahul letting the floodgates loose. Mohit, what do you feel about Pedri and Puig?
So, yeah, so speaking of Puig, I'm really disappointed because last season at the second half, he showed what he has the potential to do. He was the only
Hmm.
player who had creativity in the midfield, in our dead midfield, actually. So I'm quite disappointed. He proved his worth, but he's not getting his chance. So I guess alone is the only way around. And
That's
also,
perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
also, yes, about Pedri, he's just shown the world what he's capable of, like destroying Cuadrado, first of all, and then also his passes were amazing, his dribbling was good. So he was just showing that what he's capable of doing, and that's really good and confident. He was really confident.
Now, Mohit, keeping all of this in mind, tomorrow against Alaves, how do you see Ronald Koeman setting up his 11? Remember, he's being very, very generous with rotating the squad. How do you
Yeah.
see us lining up against Alaves away?
See, we don't have a choice at our keeper and centre backs position. So long lane PK and Neto are fixed. And I hope Des gets his start at the right back again because he didn't get to play in the UA match. So he might get to play in the right back. And left back, we have two options, Firpo and Alba. So Alba played the whole 90 minutes. So I guess Firpo might get a chance. And I hope so because he has something to prove. And CDM, I guess Busquets and that FDJ and Cam, I guess Pedri might start. I hope he starts because he played really good.
For those of
And the
you who
same,
heard, yeah, continue,
yeah,
continue.
yeah. Please continue.
For those of you who heard that, he said Alba and not Alaba.
Yeah,
Please
sorry.
don't take his name in an FC Barcelona preview again.
Alba. I'm really sorry. And also Pedri and Messi is going to start. Like no one is going to bench him. Messi and I hope Griezmann scores finally.
मुझे लगता है सागर अग्री
Yeah,
नहीं करता.
about Messi, when someone benching Messi. Messi
Yeah,
will
yeah.
bench Koeman. If उसका मन
Oh,
चले तो Messi Koeman को bench कर देगा. I have never seen like Messi को bench किया गया है ज़्यादा करके.
Sagar
So
is
I
a
don't
big
think so.
Messi
Messi
FC.
को bench. I can see this. Yeah, I also think that Messi will start obviously, and Griezmann will also get his chance again. And on the wings, Ansu Fati will be back, and I think so he will play Trincao. There are so many options this time for the wing position. So I'm just happy. And I think so Pedro will get his camp position. And in double pivot will be Frankie de Jong and Sergio Busquets, I think so, or Pjanic. And
I
left
would
back
love to see
Jordi
Pjanic.
Alba. But there will be rotation, I think so again. In defense, it will be Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, Longlet, and Sergino Dest, and keeper obviously Neto. He has been good. Neto has been good for
Yeah.
us.
Rahul, before you give us your 11, I can see you already want to make a few changes. How important do you feel Coutinho has been to Barcelona? Because as you've said in previous videos, you feel he's our best player this season, which I strongly agree with. Do you feel Barcelona are going to miss him? Do you feel we can cope without him? What are your opinions on this?
After what Pedri did against Juventus, I don't really think we are going to miss Coutinho away. So I see Pedri starting tomorrow. I would love to see Dembele starting. Fati would start as well since he was benched against Juve. And yeah, as Mohit said, Griezmann, please score.
Yes.
That's there, and I'd love to see Pjanic starting considering his performance. I wouldn't like to make many changes. Like as Mohit said, we don't have much choices in our centre back position and the goalkeeper. So yeah, that's it.
And contrary to
I
what a
just
lot
really
of
hope like
sorry,
once we can see Ansu Fati and Dembele both on the wings, it will be create havoc for the other defenders.
Space.
contrary to what a lot of other coolies are saying, I feel Griezmann had a great game against Juventus, and I really want to see
No,
him
he
start.
definitely
Yeah,
did.
I want to
He
see him
definitely did. He's just missing that goal scoring instinct, and that's it. But he
precisely.
was brilliant against Juventus.
Yeah.
I mean, he set up Messi on two occasions brilliantly. He made a couple of great plays, a couple of great runs at the back. So I'd like to see Griezmann as a nine, Messi as a false nine, and on the wings, I'd like to see Koeman experiment again. I don't mind seeing Trincao and Dembele and Fati and Pedri. I like to see Koeman experimenting, and given it's Alaves away, I think we've still got
all
one game.
all four are good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean we are spoiled for talent here. We've
Yeah.
got a great
That's
player.
great actually. Considering
Yeah.
that we were lacking options last season, we have a lot of options this time around.
And speaking
Okay.
of the options, we didn't have Dembele fit. We only had Fati, who was a proper winger. So having so
Mm.
many options is really good. And I hope Dembele starts because he was really good against Juventus also. So he might get to give him more
Improve that.
confidence. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we are having a bit of a rough patch and getting our predictions right. Rahul almost got it spot on versus Juventus. So here we go. Mohit, what are your predictions for Barca against Alaves away?
I would guess 4-1.
Whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
4-1.
The scorers?
I hope Griezmann scores, but if Ansu starts, he will score. He is going to score.
सागर क्या लगता है?
I am pretty much confident today that the score will be 0-3 for Barcelona. And I really want Messi to score from open play because we're just
Hmm.
scoring penalties nowadays. That's not Messi, that's Ronaldo. So I just hope can Messi at least score two goals, and the third goal scorer will be Ansu Fati.
Okay, Rahul, what about you?
I'll just throw a curveball and I'll go for the classic La Manita. I
Bye.
think we're going to
Wow.
win 5-0 and Messi brace, Griezmann scoring at least one, and yeah, Fati on the score sheet.
One. So I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I feel Griezmann is going to put all that criticism behind him. Are you guys ready to hear this? Griezmann hat-trick incoming versus Alaves away.
Uh, that's bold. That's really bold.
It's gonna happen, boys. It's gonna happen. We're gonna
For the
win
first time, I hope
4-1.
Jude's prediction goes
Yeah,
right.
I hope so too. Yeah.
Okay, now coming to goal scoring, our top goal scorer this season isn't Messi, but he is a La Masia product. He's not yet an adult, and he's turning 18 today. Happy birthday, Ansu Fati from FCB
Happy
Happy
Mumbai.
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Let's
birthday,
Happy
let's
birthday.
take
Ansu.
some time here to talk about what a revelation this prodigy has been for us. Until about a season and a half ago, no one knew this lad unless the ones who were really following Garcia Pimenta's Barca B squad. This guy comes, gets his start, and actually rescues us in a few league games. Sagar, this guy, this prodigy, a few words about him.
What like Ansu Fati, thank you for being in La Masia and thank you for winning FC Barcelona. Wish so much and just keep doing whatever you do. He has been so brilliant for us in wings. Like he's not afraid to score goals. He can shoot from anywhere. We have seen that twice, thrice. Not against against Juventus, he had something different in mind. But he has been so good. Like we were missing that, you know, facing the defender. Like before we not taking any pointers, but Coutinho before he was there, and also Griezmann was there. They were not going against the defenders. They were just trying to create chances. But here you can see Ansu Fati is going against the defenders, and it's really good. Like he's creating many chances. And I don't think so. He was playing in Barca B. If I'm wrong, Chalti can correct me. I think so.
He
He
was
directly came
playing in
from
juvenile,
Oh,
yeah. He
Juvenil.
directly came
the
from there.
juvenile team.
So
My
like
bad, Kules.
that's Ansu Fati.
He was
At 16 years of age, he just came to
he was
Barcelona,
recommended
main team.
by none other than Victor Valdez.
Yeah.
Who had a fallout with Barcelona's director. Okay,
And
Mohit, so any.
speaking about fallout, someone has left FC Barcelona.
I don't think we've
Um,
got enough time because we'll need
Oh
at
my
least
God.
1 hour to talk about how
Ah.
relieving that is. But
yeah.
Mohit, I can see the smile on your
But
face.
I didn't mention any name. Why are you
You
smiling?
don't need to mention any names here, Sagar.
You don't need to
Your
mention. We
your
already know.
subtle hint has. I think everyone can see it on our faces. Mohit,
Guys,
how does it
guys,
feel?
let us know in the comments if you want to see a different video on the Fallout thing that Saga said.
Let's just get a few comments in now that we've discussed this topic, Mohit. One sentence. How did it feel reading the news? Bartomeu resigns as Barcelona president along with his board.
It was like reborn of Barcelona, and which was really needed.
So Mohit has said we became a phoenix. Rahul is smiling a lot.
What can I say, man? You know what we did that night, right? We did. None of us slept. We were just celebrating. Like as Mohit said, Barcelona has been reborn again. So I'll continue that in the next video since we are running out of time at the moment. Jude, go on.
So for those of you who enjoyed this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. At FCB Mumbai, we love doing things differently, and please do send in your feedback. We'll take your feedback. You've said you wanted shorter videos. We've done that in the past two videos. If any of you would like to be in a video, would like to join FCB Mumbai, do hit us up on our social media profiles and follow it. We started a trend when we came to know the news that Bartomeu has resigned, of kissing your badge and sharing it throughout the world. A lot of collays responded to it. We leave a link for our social media handles in the description below, as well as we will read your comments. So please do keep supporting us. Visca Barça, Visca Catalonia, and as always, Jai Hind. See ya, Kanish.
Let's all kiss our
Okay.
badge.
Visca Barça, Visca Catalonia.
Forza Barça.